Alright, I'm going to do numbers 4, 5, and 6 all in one video because they're all very similar. So it says for the angle 225, draw it in the coordinate plane, then give its reference angle and list 3 coterminal angles. And we'll talk coterminal in a second. So on our coordinate plane, 225, well, if we're going to start here at 0, just went 90 degrees, just went 180 degrees, and I need to go 45 more degrees, so like 45 more halfway through. So our angle, use the straight line tool, we're going to have an angle right about there. Now I don't expect it to be perfect, but I expect it to be pretty darn good. So don't put one like down here, or don't put one over here, especially don't put one over here, because that's just straight up wrong. But make sure you're putting it really, really close to where it's supposed to be. For the reference angle, what that's really asking us is how far away is it from the x-axis. You're either going to be relating it to 360 or 180 or 0 for that matter. But if you're relating it to 0, it's some reference angle. So you're saying, how far away am I from 180? Well, I'm 45 degrees away from 180. So reference angle is 45 degrees. Now, coterminal angles, there's a lot of ways you can do this, and please don't be annoying when you do it, because there's an infinite number of coterminal angles. I'm going to give you 3 different versions. There's a positive version, there's a negative version, and then, well, I'll give you another positive version maybe. So what you can do when talking coterminal angles is you have this 225 degrees, but then you can also have another angle that ends up doing just an additional full circle. So it's 225 degrees plus 360. So you could have an angle at 585 degrees. So that's one thing we could have. Now I'm going to erase that line so this doesn't get all messed up. Another coterminal angle, we could have, maybe we go negative. So it's negative 90 and another negative 45. So maybe negative 135. Okay, that's another option. As I said, there's an infinite number of these. I haven't decided yet which one I'm going to do. So let's maybe do one circle, another full circle, and another full circle. So 225 plus 720 brings us to 945 degrees. I'm going to quickly go through the other ones. I'm not going to be as descriptive on these next couple just because it's the same process. You go through the same process of adding or subtracting 360 from your original angle. Reference angle just referring to how close it is to the x-axis. How many degrees do you need to go to get to the x-axis? So for number 5, let's see, 330 degrees, so that's right about here. You're 30 degrees away from the x-axis. And as I said, you're 30 degrees from the x-axis, so we're at 30 degrees. Coterminal angle, we could have 690, we could have negative 30, should put degree symbols on here, and I'm going to go for a double negative on this, and we'll have negative 390. And for the last one, 120, so that's 90 degrees plus 30 more degrees, so maybe right about there. Reference angle, how far away are you from, sorry, that just got a little messed up. Let me see if I can clean this up. Okay, well hopefully you can see it enough. I don't feel like re-recording this video. How far away am I from the x-axis? We're just going to go to the closest way. How far away am I from the x-axis? In this case, I am 60 degrees from the x-axis. Okay, that's still legible. Good. Coterminal angles, I'm going to do one where I add 360, so that gives me 480. Subtract 360, which gives me to negative 240. Let's do with a 480 plus another full circle 360, giving us 840 degrees. So as I said, there's a lot of different angles you could get here. Please don't be annoying. Keep it to like 1 or 2 full circles. Add it to the angle or subtract it from the angle.